Alright, so I just challenged myself to just click record and figure out what I'm going to talk about along the way. Because I have zero plan, zero idea. I sat here for 5 minutes trying to think of something to talk about, trying to think of something to write down or write notes on that I could get something going for a show, because it's going to be a long second half here, because we're on episode 48. It's going to be a long second half here if I don't have a plan for the remaining 50 episodes, or I don't have an outline for an episode, and every episode is just me spewing bullshit out my ass with no plan, with no outline. Because I got this document, I kind of write notes on specific episodes, and I'm looking back at some of these, and there's a lot of killer notes, and I can tell I killed that episode, and then other notes, or other episodes that don't have anything. So, that's my bad, dude. I don't know what it is, but it's like I guess I'm being present, which is good. So while I'm at work, I'm at work. It's really hard. I wouldn't say it's really hard. I'm at a point, so just being mentally being aware right now. I said that, didn't put thought into saying that, then said it knowing it's not true after I said it. So yeah, no, it's not that it's hard. It's not something that crossed my mind. While I'm at work and I'm doing work on base, while I'm doing that shit, I don't really think about the podcast and doing all the shit. My mind's at work, which is good, I guess, but I don't know, I gotta get better at that. I've said that in previous episodes where I spend my breaks doing something, or spend my lunch breaks doing something, but maybe I just gotta do a little bit better at that. I don't know, I'm doing really good at work though. I'm doing some things that I actually enjoy doing, and I want to keep on going and see where that takes me as far as work goes, because I enjoy doing it. It makes me happy, and I feel accomplished, and I know nobody else is doing it, so back to that mental edge thing, it's pretty sweet. So I don't know, dude. I guess one thing I will say though is I really get so annoyed with dumb shit, with the backwards logic or whatever. Here's an example. So I've been late to work a few times, and when I get to work, I would say between 5 and 5:15, that's when everybody in my shop is just hanging out in the break room. Work starts at 5, so, if work starts at 5, then we should be working at 5, right? No. Well, this shop, everybody's still in the break room around 5:15, and I've been late a few times, and I show up around 5:05, 5:10, 5:15, and I always get shit for being late. And first off, absolutely should not be late. You should respect other people's time. You should respect your employer. You should just do the bare minimum, show up on time. 100% understood, agreed. Trying to be better at that, and today I was actually 20 minutes early. So, doing good. But, so me being late, but being late to what? Being late to work, right, but being late to what? To go sit in the break room and bullshit? That's what I'm being late for? That gets me so pissed off when people give me shit for that. Specifically my manager at the moment, or one of my leads at the moment, gives me shit for being late, but me being on time would result in me bullshitting in the break room with everybody else. So why would I want to? It gets me so mad, that backwards logic. You need to be on time. You got to do this. Blah, blah, blah. But it would be no different if I were there or wasn't there, because we're not doing work anyway. So what the fuck difference? That shit gets me mad, dude. So that gets me hot and bothered. I can't remember where I was going with any of that, but there's that story for you. Just can't stand that backwards logic bullshit. Gets me irate now. Another thing I don't like, dude. I don't like when people who have done something a certain way for so long are so closed off mentally from thinking of a new way to do it, or being receptive to a new idea or a new process of doing something. I was doing something at work today, and my people I was working with showed me how to do it, and I did it a completely different way. And they said, hey, don't do it that way, blah, 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 blah. And I said, well, it's the same shit, but I'm saving time, so I'm going to do it this way. And they said, yeah, well, okay, you can. And, dude, I don't know, man. Just one thing that's helped me so much with this job is coming in, having zero experience, zero knowledge, zero know-how, absolutely nothing, no knowledge at all revolving around any of this at all whatsoever. So when somebody tells me something, there's no ego to battle that. There's no pre-existing belief. There's no, well, I've been doing this for so long, I can do it better, blah, blah, blah. There's none of that. It's just, okay, I'll try it that way. And then somebody else says to do it this way, and I try it this way. And then another person says to do it that way, and I do it that way. And there's no, I don't give a shit, you know, in the most respectful way possible. Couldn't give a fuck. You know, I'm just there to do my job. I'm there to learn. And if I can simplify the process and learn more for myself and grow in the process in that regard, then I'm all for it. But as far as trying to show somebody up or trying to grow and advance positionally, I couldn't give a fuck. And I say that respectfully to anyone and everyone involved in everything to do with that job. So just a means to an end for me. And that end is approaching soon, which is very exciting. Within the next year. Dude, I hate how this podcast is going. I feel like I got nothing. Got nothing going here. Fuck, dude, I got to get a plan going. I got to get some episodes going or some outlines going, because I do not like how this is going. I feel like I'm just complaining and being a little bitch right now. Don't like that. Let's change that. Matter of fact, let's see. We're going to kill two birds with one stone here. We're going to change the whole entire episode into a gratitude episode. So we're going to follow the protocol. I'm calling it FIPS. So it's 2 future things I'm grateful for that haven't happened yet. 2 things that are items or material or objects or something, you know, that I'm grateful for. And then, you know, because that's I, items. So F for future, I for items. P for people. So that's friends, family, whoever, just people I'm grateful for. And then S, things about myself that I'm grateful for. So that's FIPS. FFIIPPSS, FIPS. FIPS gratitude. So we're going to start off the top here. So we're going to go future. What's happened in the future that I'm grateful for? What am I grateful for, guys? What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for, let's see. I'm grateful. I don't know if you can hear that. My uncle's working on the basement. I am grateful for, and this is what the rest of the episode is going to be, or at least the next 10, 20 minutes, because I feel like a fucking pussy for starting this off so negative and complaining about shit. And I also don't like that I shared that I'm late. It makes me feel like even more of a bitch, because I'm trying to raise the standard here and be a better man and respect other people's time. Because I don't like when people don't respect my time. I hate when I'm on the phone with somebody, they don't ask if I have a second to chat, and you can't really just tell them to fuck off, because these are important people and I love them to death. But you know, you gotta be respectful of other people's time. And so the fact that I'm not, by being late to work, I own that shit. I'm gonna do better. I don't like how I started the show. I'm actually really upset about that. Fuck, man. All right, so I'm grateful for what am I grateful for in the future? What hasn't happened yet that will happen that I'm grateful for? I'm grateful for my ability to go on trips with my family anywhere in the world without having to worry about the financial aspects of it whatsoever. I am very thankful I have gotten myself to such a point in my life where this has manifested itself into reality. I gotta correct all my fucking spelling, dude. Okay, yeah, I'm grateful for my ability to go on trips with my family anywhere in the world without having to worry about the financial aspects of it whatsoever. I'm very thankful I've gotten myself to such a point in my life where this has manifested itself into reality. Another future one. Actually, we're going to come back. We're going to do an item that I'm grateful for. What am I grateful for? That's an object in here. I'm grateful for fucking blankets, dude. I'm grateful for blankets. Because I was freezing my ass off after an ice bath today. I came inside and wrapped up one of those. I warmed up a little bit. So they keep me and get me warm after taking a 5-minute ice bath and a 5-minute cold shower. Hate when I can't type right and there's all these fucking typos. Ooh, fuck, dude. Gets me mad. Just know what I'm typing, Google. Fuck. They have come in clutch with me warming up and stopping shiver. I need to get better at English, dude. I feel like a fucking moron sometimes. Certain words I just don't know. I don't know how to communicate certain things. Actually, real talk. That's actually been weighing on me quite a bit lately. I'll be talking to somebody and I'll just fuck up words, dude. And it's hard to recover from because I'm trying to correct a word while trying to think of what the right word is. And the other person starts talking because they think I'm done or they're trying to save me or something. And then I lose the thought and then we're on to something. Dude. Oh, I gotta do better. See, okay, full transparency, and I want to document this. I'm pissed off now because now in my head, I'm blaming the program because it's not allowing me time to do this shit. Because I come home from work and I got all this shit to do, I never have time to do it. I never get it done in the time that I have to do it. It's always late and I always go to bed late. So that's my mindset right now. That's what's going through my brain. And I'm sharing that because fuck, dude. How untrue is that though? You know, I can do a lot of shit, man. If I prioritize my time better, manage my time better, do a little bit here and there at work while I'm on lunch or break, prepare myself for the day ahead, there wouldn't be a problem. I wouldn't have issues, you know. Every single day for me is the exact same because I work every day. So there's not that off day or a day where I can use more time or whatever. I have more time allocated to this. Yet here I am bitching and saying and blaming the program in my head that I don't have time. And the fact I even had that thought makes me feel so... Dude, I'm just irritated, man. I think, and here's why. I just got off the phone with somebody. I love him to death. But, we'll just say at the 5-minute mark, I said, hey, I can't really talk right now. I got a lot to do tonight, so can I talk to you later? The person said, yeah, no worries. And then the 20-minute mark, we're still talking. And then the 25-minute mark, they said, oh, you know what? I know I'm just yapping away, so I'll let you... Yeah, dude. You know, and like I said, it's a very important person in my life. Love them to death. I would never do anything to be rude, but I'm definitely going to have some kind of conversation with them later on and say, hey, you need to respect my fucking time. I'm so sick and tired of elongating my nights and putting my shit on the back burner because you need something or you want something or you whatever. And I love this person to death. But holy fuck gets me irritated. And I think that's the root of the problem here. So now that I addressed that, let's get back to being grateful. Grateful for blankets that keep me warm. They keep and get me warm after taking a 5-minute ice bath and 5-minute cold shower. They come in clutch with warming me up and stopping my shivering. I would be cold as shit on my bed without them, so I am glad I have them. I don't want to continue the podcast with the gratefuls, dude. I'm going to get them done. But I'm going to do 2 more, just one of each category, and that's it. The people I'm thankful for. I am thankful for my mom. She is so positive and bright. I love her to death and am so grateful for all the sacrifices she continues to make for not only myself, but her entire family. She works her ass off and loves it. I love her. Love my mom to death, you guys. She raised me right. So shout out to mama. Shout out to Kim. Love you, mom. All right. Something about myself that I'm thankful for. I am thankful for my ability to see problems, seek solutions, and attempt to provide solutions to these problems, all while doing so without asking permission. I'm thankful for my ability to see problems, seek solutions, and attempt to provide solutions to these problems, all while doing so without asking permission. I am lately. I'm getting pissed off with this type, bro. I'm getting mad. It's called this Irritated podcast. I'm fucking pissed, bro. I know I don't sound that way, but if I didn't value this laptop, there would be a hole through my laptop and the wall behind it for sure. With my fist. Lately, I have been very proactive with getting things improved and better off, all without asking permission or seeking validation. As a result, I have made processes easier and more simpler. I love that about myself. Yeah, so here's a real world example. So at work, we have these certain pieces of paper that we use to order, and certain sheets and certain things that we follow for building the shit. And they're ass, dude. Whoever made them, fuck, bro, ass. So I went in there and remade it. I remade the whole entire order form. Redid the lines, the categories, organized it, made it look better. I just made it stick out. It was better all around. It just looked incredible, and it was on one piece of paper instead of two, and it looks so much better. And I didn't even ask anybody if I could do it or if it needed to be done. I looked at the current forms and I said, yeah, that's asshole. We're doing it better. And I went and made it better. And that's exactly what I did. And when I gave it to my lead and I said, hey, do you like this? Because this is a lot better than the other one, so we should use these. And he said, yeah, dude, great. Print them off. And I went, yeah, I already got to print them off, so I'll put them in there in the cabinet, and now we're using them from now on. So, fuck yeah. And now I'm doing it again. But this one's going to be a big project. We have the whole entire book that tells you step 1, step 2 of how to do every single thing. However, it's not in order, and it's not detailed, and it references you to blueprints, which is not in the book, and then it references you to another book entirely, which is not in that book. So I'm trying to condense that all into one in certain ways, so that way I'm not jumping all over a hill, and that way I have a good outline of what to do, when to do it, what comes first, what's next. And if anybody wants it, they can have it. But I'm building it for myself. So I'm building it as if I'm talking to somebody else, or if it's for a new hire or something like that. Dude, I hate getting notified on my phone. Oh, dude, see. So I got a problem with attention. When I get a notification on my phone, it steals my attention for 2, 3, 4 seconds. Because, for example, I just got a YouTube notification. It's from Andy Frisella. It says, this is what you're here to do. That's a video. It makes me want. I'm doing it right now. So I'm going to settings, notifications. If I could fucking find it, bro. Pissed. Notifications, YouTube, very bottom, YouTube. No more notifications for YouTube. Fuck off. Hate that shit, bro. Don't be stealing my attention. Don't be ruining my goddamn focus. Oh, I hate that shit, bro. I don't like shit going off my phone. If my phone was silent forever, that'd be sweet. Whew. Anyway, but yeah, so I've been proactive lately about trying to get shit done. And so when I finish this project here at work, we're remaking this entire document and outlining everything. I'm sure it'll be quite a hit. And I'm sure a lot of people will see it and they'll say, what the fuck, dude? Why'd you do that? And I'll say, dude, because I wanted it to be better. And nobody else is doing shit like that. So I'm by default sticking out like a sore thumb here in the realm of improvement. Got that mental edge. Nobody else is doing this shit. Nobody even thought about it. Here I am acting on it without permission, and we're doing this new thing because of me. So fuck yeah. And that's the whole mentality with that. So very thankful for that about myself. Especially lately, dude. It's been awesome. All right, we're done with the gratitudes for the rest of the show. That being said, let's ask ChatGPT a question, dude. I'm at a loss for this one. I'm not going to lie. So started off irritated. Pretty much finished it off with some gratitude. We're going to go to ChatGPT. Hey, can you tell me something funny so I can laugh? Not stupid ass, dry ass humor. Real adult ass comedy. Okay, let's see. Certainly humor can be subjective, but I'll try something to share with more mature. Here's a joke for you. I don't want a joke. I want a story. Fuck that. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Good one. Sure thing. Here's a short, humorous story for you. And this is a long fucking... All right. Let's read the story, dude. We're going to end the show. Once upon a time in a small town, there was a rather peculiar bar named the Quantum Quirk. The bar was famous for its unique clientele, time travelers, extraterrestrials, and even a few interdimensional beings. One day, a physicist walks into a bar looking a bit perplexed. I'm fucking done with it. Don't say all these goddamn words, bro. Nah. I already said nah. I'm here to tailor your content to your preferences if you have to. Yeah, fuck that, bro. We're done. That's the show. And, guys, not proud of this one at all. Probably the worst one yet. But, again... And this isn't my cop-out, but I really am trying to document everything. Really trying to put everything in recording that I can so that it's there. It's in concrete. It's not going anywhere. Because, like Andy Priscilla talks about, he said the reason why he's doing the whole Day in the Life podcast or Day in the Life shows now is because Layla Hormozy mentioned that she thought that he was just balls to the wall 24/7, working and grinding, not doing anything but that. And so she felt that she was a failure. Because she couldn't work like that. She couldn't live up to that same standard. And she felt worthless as a result. Something like that. But little did she know, Andy had a whole entire life. He just never showcased it. And so, I guess me putting all this out there for everybody else to see just shows them I'm a fucking person too. I get irritated too. I have bad days too, right? What am I fucking doing on the show, dude? I complained and bitched, and then I did some gratitudes while being irritated, and then I asked ChatGPT a joke, and the joke was so fucked. It wasn't even a joke. It was a story that used 18,000 big words in the first 18,000 words. So, just documenting it, putting it out there. And I don't give a fuck. Call it a cop-out. I don't care. I'm putting it all out there so you know who I am. I'm a real person. I have struggles. I have, if this hurts anything down the road, so be it. Heaven forbid that I'm a human being and I share my struggles, I don't give a fuck, for real. So that's it. That is the show. It's episode 48. I'm going to make an effort to get better, have an outline or something I want to talk about. We'll figure it out, but in due time, it'll be a lot better. So we got 51 more of these, so we're almost at the halfway mark, which is crazy to think about. And I'm very grateful for that. Matter of fact, that's going to be my last... Grateful for self. Grateful that I persevered through the podcast. So that is 49 episodes in a row. 48? Don't know which one we're on. 49? Who gives a fuck? How about that? Actually, let's double check. For real, let's see. God damn, dude. I got all these tabs open. 48. This is episode 48. Irritated. Gratitudes. Chat GPT. Stupid story. That's the, Irritated. No plan. Gratitudes. That's the title of the show. Irritated, No Plan, and Gratitudes. So, guys, that's the show. Documenting everything. I'm a real person. I got struggles. Doing my best. And I'm showing up. This is just another rep for me. Wasn't the best of reps, but it was one nonetheless. And the momentum continues. The streak continues. And, yeah, I'm proud of that. So, you go record 48 podcast episodes in a row, and then we'll talk, huh? All right. That's the show, guys. Talk to you later.